Ooh, that looks tasty. Welcome, folks. Today, the Hungry Gamer is back with the first part of a new segment. And today, I am introducing the cross-channel playthrough series that I'm going to be doing with Meet Me at the Table. And the game that we're going to be doing is Dungeon Alliance from Quixotic Games and designed by Andrew Parks. Now, this is a bit of an older game. However, within the last year or so, they came out with a new expansion that added in a story-driven campaign. And both Barrett from Meet Me at the Table and I backed it on Kickstarter, and neither of us have actually gotten to play it through yet. So what we thought would be fun is to do a full playthrough of one of the adventure packs, in this case the first adventure pack called the Lost Alliance, and do it together. So what's going to happen is Barrett will actually do the first game in the playthrough series on his channel, then I'll do the second, he'll do the third, and that will leave me with the final one and the boss fight. And we got together digitally, of course, and we both drafted an alliance, and then I took it to the Dungeon Alliance Facebook page and put up a poll, and this is the alliance that was voted on as the one that people wanted to see the most. And so we both painted them up. Barron's is a much better painter than I am, but I did the best that I could. And we wound up with Bull, Melinda, Mysterio, and Koldrak. And so what I want to do today is I'm just kind of introduce each of the characters, show you what their base abilities are, and then just kind of talk to you about the couple of variant rules that we're going to be using as we go through this. The main thing is that each of our videos will probably be broken up into 2 or more different videos because each turn in Dungeon Alliance is a little bit longer and we don't want the videos to be huge. And along with that, we've decided that at the end of each video, whoever just completed it, they will get to decide what items they will purchase with the campaign tokens that we earn and will carry over to the next video and for the other channel to deal with. The other thing we've decided on is we're going to use the permadeath rule. And so if one of the characters is defeated, they will be dead. And again, whatever channel just did that playthrough, they will be responsible for drafting a new one as well. And then of course that will cost 1 campaign token to redraft. And so what that'll do is that might allow us to see a little more of the characters that are out there, and will probably force us to do a little bit more painting. Hopefully we don't have too many of them die, and hopefully Barrett doesn't kill any of them for the first time because I just painted all these guys. But let's jump in and meet our characters. So first we have Bull, and I will lay her down here so you can see a little bit of my mediocre paint job there. And so you'll see Bull is a human warrior, bursting with courage as well as compassion for her allies. Bull is a force on the battlefield that few enemies can withstand. And you'll see she's got 9 health, movement of 4, only 1 armor, and does 4 damage on a melee attack. And she starts with 3 abilities, like everyone. She has a battle tactic of Slash, which not only increases her damage, but it lets her attack 2 enemies that are adjacent to her. She has Stamina, which gives her a little bit more movement and allows her to heal a little bit. And then she has Evade, which is reaction, which gives her 2 more dodge, and like any other reaction, can be played after she is attacked. So that is Bull. Next we have Melinda and her pet, and Melinda is a gnome druid. A lover of animals, Melinda speaks to and trains many creatures, both great and small, so that they may serve her as faithful companions. And you'll see she has 8 health, she has a movement of 4, a dodge of 2, and a ranged attack of 2. And flip her over there, and you can see the rest of the paint job. And her abilities are Spark, which is her pet fox there. And Spark kind of runs out and just does an extra attack, which is very cool, nice to have. I really like the pets in Dungeon Alliance. She has Eagle Sight, which is a buff that she can place on herself or others, which improves their range attack, but more importantly, reduces any kind of defense the enemy might have. And then Animal Instincts, which not only makes her faster, but allows her to draw 2 more cards. So some good versatility there with her. Next we have Mysterios. There he is. And he is a human wizard, a frequent companion of Holgar. This wizard has a love for all things that burn and can be burned. And unfortunately, we don't actually have Holgar in this alliance. That would have been cool, so perhaps he's part of the Lost Alliance. Who knows? But he does melee attacks for 2. He has very low dodge, low health of 7, and a movement of 4. And his abilities are he has a flaming weapon, which he can either make his weapon flame or someone else's weapon flame. They do extra damage and they reduce the armor defense of the enemy. We have Pyromaniac, which basically allows Mysterios to make more attacks if those attacks happen to do with fire. And then we have his starting fire spell, which is a ranged attack, and it ignores all armor. And of course, if anybody else is in the room with him, it hurts them too. So, be careful. And then finally we have Koldrak, who comes from the expansion, and I will note is our only multi-discipline hero in our alliance right now. He has a melee of 4, 2 armor, only movement of 3, and 7 health. Always at the forefront of battle, Koldrak is eager to prove himself to his companions. When he is filled with righteous fervor, nothing can withstand his zealous fury. And there is his mini there. Sorry I didn't put that out already. First he has a divine aura, which lets him ignore special powers from the enemy. We have a smite, which makes his attack stronger and makes an enemy attack a little bit weaker. And let's flip him on over there. You can see the reverse. And then he has righteous prayer, which gives him a lot more armor, but you can only use it if there isn't someone right next to him. So there you have it, folks. Here is our cross-channel alliance. Hopefully, by the time it comes to me, they will all be alive and I will get to try them out. If not, I have more painting to do. You will find down in the description a link to meet me at the table. Make sure you subscribe there as well so you don't miss the first video. We're hoping that this will come out in the next week, 2 weeks for the first one. We just kind of have to figure out how long it's going to take and how it's going to work. We're going to spend a little time later on this week on Tabletop Simulator together, just going through and making sure we're both on the same page with the game, because I've played this game 6-7 times and Barrett has played it less, so we will have a little bit of a learning curve, but we're really excited to try this one out. So there you have it, folks. I hope you are half as excited about this cross-channel playthrough as I am. Please make sure you remember to subscribe to Meet Me at the Table so you don't miss the first video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.